Jen. Just got out of the gym, if you couldn't tell from my... Oh, the hair looks so bad. Like, I slept like this, but like with the scrunchie, so I took it out and put it back in the bun and didn't, like, I wasn't looking in the mirror or anything, and I go to my car and I'm like, oh, there are bumps everywhere. Anyway, it was kind of crowded at the gym today. And I think it's because I went like an hour later than I usually do. I usually go at like 10ish, but slept in this morning. So I didn't really get here till like 11:15. But it was like me, a free treadmill, and then a few other girls. And then the guy who stared at my boobs freshman year. I will not forget that. Literally every time I see him, I'm like, I remember that. But so today is technically like my last day of finals because I'm leaving tomorrow. I could technically leave like later after my presentation, but I haven't packed it all. Haven't even started, haven't even thought about it yet. Anyway, so the plan for today is I'm gonna go back to the dorm, get a shower, get dressed. I'm already planning the outfit because it's cold out. I can't really wear a dress to my presentation, but I'm gonna wear a cute outfit. And then gonna get lunch. The roomies are not joining me, so I'm just gonna bring my Kindle. I started reading No Exit by Taylor Adams last night, and actually the movie's been on my watch list for like ever. The girl from Bottoms with like the really pretty hair, she's in the movie, and it's about this group of people who get stuck at a rest stop during a snowstorm, and one has a child kidnapped in his car or his van. So it's spooky. Like, I was reading last night, he keeps popping up everywhere because she knows it's him. It's scary. So I have that on my Kindle, and then I'm also reading Chanel Miller's memoir about how she survived the Stanford like sexual assault case and everything. Very heavy, so I feel like I'm going to be reading that in like slower increments and kind of reading other stuff on my Kindle probably. But then, so I'll probably just read that at lunch, and then we're going to get some coffee before the presentation. They're like 5 minutes. It's really not that serious. We're just going to have to sit through everyone else's. Then after that, I'll probably go back to the dorm and start packing. Probably watch Survivor because the first part of the two-part finale was last night, and I heard Rachel, who I think is my winner pick at this point, played her idol. I'm so excited. And then my friends and I, or my friends who are still left on campus, because some have left already, are gonna get dinner at an Italian place nearby. This is so distracting. This like, especially when my head's like this piece. Anyway, so I'm in my car, and I'm gonna go home and do that. So, yeah. Hey everyone, back in the dorm. This is the outfit I wore for my presentation. The overalls are cider, and the sweater is from Old Navy. Band-Aid, courtesy of a hangnail I picked off when I was bored during the presentations, because they ended up taking so much longer than I thought they were. Like, we started at 1 and we didn't get to leave till 3:30, and there were like maybe 20 people and everyone was supposed to do 5-minute presentations. So but I did good. So honestly, it was the last thing, so I was not stressing it. But I found out in the meantime at lunch that I got 100 on my sociology exam, which it was open notes, so like not a huge deal, but I'm so excited. I never have to take sociology again. Let's go. But now it's time to pack. Already got some things on my desk, including, there's not even a DVD in here, I think, because I already put it away. But When Harry Met Sally, which I got for Christmas. So I gotta put all the books away on my shelf. I gotta wrap up all my clothes. Basically just anything I'll need while I'm home for winter break, because I'm home for like 5 weeks. So I also need to declutter some of my drawers. Oh, that's the board for my presentation. So I have to clean up that. These are some of the books I have to take home for my thesis. These are my DVDs and my DVD player in case I ever want to watch anything. My backpack will be coming home with me because I forgot I want to do thesis stuff. This store's got all my makeup, which I do actually need to declutter as well because there's some stuff I just don't use. This is the real culprit. There's a lot of stuff in there that I just need to clean out. And then the bottom drawer is like all my like toiletries and stuff. Then we've got the books over there. I do have some books I want to read like specifically over break, but I'm worried because I'm such a mood reader. If I only pack those, I'm gonna go home and be like, oh, well actually I want to read the ones that are still at school. So I'll be packing all of them. Love that. That's my wardrobe. All of that stuff will be going in bags because it's just so much easier to carry them all up that way. And then the rest of the stuff here will be packed. So I think we'll start packing. I'm gonna put Survivor on to watch. What time is it? In about hour 15, my friends and I are going to dinner. mainly to like celebrate, but also to gossip, because the presentations that were 2.5 hours long, there was a lot to gossip about. So we'll be doing that. But now I have to pack because I'm leaving tomorrow, going home. So.
Yes! I also it's crooked on his head. I also can't really tell seriously bad. I'm a wig girly.
To this, as Teeny says, I got all this information from Sam. I mean, I think I got information.
Yeah. I felt it was in the best interest of my game to let that information get out there. And as I've learned in this game, if you want information out there, tell Teeny. It'll get out there.
She's sweet.
Wow.
That's a reputation I think I've had for a majority of my life, and I don't think any of my friends would be surprised to hear it. But that's also the way that I've chosen to play this game.
Hi everyone, new location because now I'm home. I left around 10:30 this morning from school. Slept in a bit later than I wanted to, but it's fine. We're not on any kind of schedule. And then I got home, brought in all my stuff, unpacked it all, and now I'm very hungry. But honestly, like, there's nothing to eat here. My dad needs to go grocery shopping because I don't know what they eat when I'm not here. But most of this is stuff I just have to put away. Got all my Christmas gifts here. This is what this pile is here. I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what the bookshelf is looking like because I thought I'd have enough room, but no, I do not. This is what we're working it with right now. Don't you like how a lot of my books are stacked on top of each other? Because I also have this cart over here, but I'm mainly using it for books that I want to read over break. So I'm hoping I can get to those. And that's my current read, and my Kindle's over there. So I'm hoping to spend some time later today, once I kind of get done unpacking and get kind of settled in, reading. And then tomorrow, I've got a full day tomorrow. Because I thought tomorrow was the day we were seeing Kraven the Hunter. It's actually Sunday. So now I have a full day tomorrow to do whatever I want. So I think it's going to be a very chill day. My dad's going grocery shopping, so we'll actually have food in the house. I'll fix myself a little cup of tea and read. Because I do think I want to get through... I feel like this is a big ask. I don't think this is a book I can read for long periods of time. It's going to be one that I maybe pick up every so often. But the one on my Kindle, No Exit, I think I'm definitely going to spend a lot of time reading that. Probably tonight before I go to bed and tomorrow. I would also love... So, like, let's give a little recap over what I've been watching. I'm watching Maid on Netflix with Margaret Qualley. It's a few years old. I forget when specifically it came out. I want to say 2021. But maybe I'm wrong. But it's really good. It's just really sad because she decides to take her child out of the abusive relationship she's in with the child's dad. And she is poor. She has no money. She doesn't even really have a job. And so she takes the child out, but then she loses custody of the child. And now she's in a legal battle with the dad. Like, he wants joint custody, even though he's kind of shit at taking care of the kid. And she works as a maid, hence the name of the show. And it's actually based on a book about the real woman's life. And the book is on Kindle Unlimited on my Kindle. Look at that, works out. So that's also on my Kindle for me to read. But I think I want to finish the show first. It's kind of funny because I'm reading No Exit and then hoping to watch the movie after. And then I'm watching Maid and doing the book after. And I think that works better for nonfiction stuff because I watched Killers of the Flower Moon and then read the book. So I feel like I've been doing that a lot. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. The clips from last night were of me and my friends watching Amelia Perez on Netflix. The supposed 10 nominations at the Golden Globes. I'm literally speechless because that movie was ass. It was so bad. I don't even really know, like, it was just so bad. Oh my goodness. And then I watched Survivor and it was really good. We're down to our final 4. Rachel's gonna win. Hello, she's Mother. She played her idol to save herself and then she won immunity. Like, no one is doing it like her. I don't think any of the 3 other people even won. Sue won immunity the 1 week, but Teeny and Sam haven't. And it's funny because they were like, oh, if we don't vote Sam out now, he's going to win challenges. Or like, he's a physical threat after we send Kyle home. Sir, do you know who you are? But, so Rachel's going to win. I'm very excited. The finale comes out on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do today. I think once I kind of, again, it's like 2 more trips downstairs, clean everything up. And then I think what I'll do is shower, get into comfies. Although I'm kind of, I mean like pajamas. Like I have my pajama pants and my little pajama top ready to go. So then I will probably shower, do that, make some food. I might watch Maid actually. I feel like I need like some TV time and on the couch. Also, our TV's a lot bigger than my one at school, so that's nice. And then, yeah, probably read later, just kind of chill. Like, it's not, like, I've spent so much time moving stuff today, just kind of getting back into, like, my house, so, yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm at my desk because I think I'm going to do some crafting and then, you know, get ready for bed, get comfy, do some reading. I can't decide if I want to read Chanel Miller's book or just read on my Kindle. The Kindle book I'm getting through a bit faster, so I might read that one. It's definitely very like, it's very quick, like it's very fast paced because it's really spooky and scary. So I feel like that is a good book to read before I go to bed because it's also set like at night. So maybe I'll do that instead. But otherwise, like I said, I kind of just spent the afternoon watching Maid. I turned the Christmas tree on and everything, so it was all very cozy. Oh, the show is so good, but so sad. I forgot that Billy Burke, who plays the dad in Twilight, is her dad, but he's not a good guy, which is most of the guys in that show. Other than the guy from Degrassi, but he was kind of having a moment too either, where I was like, you're being weird. Like, why are you doing all this? But he looks good. She was having like fantasies about him, and I'm like, I know that's right. Although I can't remember his character's name from Degrassi. Oh, I'll have to look that up. But okay, I'm going to show you guys my little craft because I got it for Christmas. And honestly, I haven't had the chance to really look at it yet. But my friend got it for me. And their little coaster. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's like sewing stuff on it too. I'm going to have to, oh, there's a string. I'll clean that off. So they're little Taylor Swift like coaster things, although, oh no, they're not coasters. She said they're bookmarks. They kind of look like coasters though, right? But like there's, although you can really see it on the camera. Sorry, the lighting's so bad. So this is Evermore, obviously. And then we've got new 1989. We've got Reputation. I was manifesting a Reputation announcement today, but that is unfortunate. And then for some reason, this is the older version of Red. This is the new version of 1989. I don't know, but they are very cute. I really like them. I think I probably will end up using them as bookmarks because they're a lot floppier. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, obviously I don't want to bend them and break them, but they're definitely a lot floppier than I thought. But I think my plan is to like lay all 4 of them out and just go color by color because it's a smaller kit. And there's only a few, oh, I'm gonna grab scissors. There's only a few diamonds. And I think, they're sparkly. Oh my gosh, they're gonna like sparkle. That's so cool. Okay, so this will be a fun little craft because I do have some coloring, but it's like a huge coloring book and I kind of just wanted to keep it low key. I have some videos to catch up on. I feel like I was really hitting my stride over Thanksgiving break and then like no one was really posting. And then today like 10 of the YouTubers I watched posted. But I'm excited because Kat posted a new video. I have some Dead Meat videos to catch up on. It's like it's all like my favorite creators. And I have a Britney podcast to listen to. Ooh, okay, cool. And then my mom told me, this is random. My mom told me tomorrow, we're actually not going to the movies. I got the movie dates confused. We're going to do Christmas lighting, which is fun. I'll take some videos of it. But she says there's a surprise. I hate surprises. What is happening? I need to know. And my sister knows and won't tell me. And so I keep bugging and I'm like, what is this? Like, just tell me. Just tell me already. But I did say, I was like, oh, are we going out to eat? And my mom didn't say anything. I was like, well, was that the surprise? She goes, well, you said it. I'm like, well, what? I need to know. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But before that, like that will be later, obviously. Before that, I'm probably going to get comfy, read, do some crafts. Just chill because it's like a day that I don't really have anything to do. And then Sunday's the movie and Monday I am busy. I scheduled all 3 of my appointments, dentist, haircut, and gynecologist. And somewhere in there I'm gonna go to Target and get a box game White Elephant gift for my Christmas Eve plans. But then otherwise next week is not too crazy. I wanted to show you the progress I made on these little coasters. And they're not coasters. I realized this peel apart, it's like you see, like this is the piece I'm putting the diamonds on. Ooh. And then this is like the back of it. It's supposed to be like that because they're bookmarks. Like they're gonna slip on the page like that. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Like that, I was really about to be like, grab the glue, let's go, fix it up. But that's why the little, like, there's like a string here. So this is the Reputation one so far. I went just like in order and kind of like went on each one and did that. So I did mess up the lips a bit. Just like I had to go back and like, I had gotten rid of the color already. I'm storing them all in my vitamin C gummy container. So this is Reputation one. This is the 1989 one. She looks a little silly. Like the lips are really looking crazy. This is the red one. That one actually doesn't look too bad so far. And this is the Evermore one. That one looks really good. Like when I'm holding it up. So that's what I did. So I watched Dan and Phil's new video. I watched Kat's new video. I watched Curtis Connor's new video. And I watched the Bursky report from this past week and did that. So I'll probably finish these tomorrow because they're really fun actually, and I'm excited to use them. Hello, my friends, back in my room. I've got my glasses on today because my eyes have really been bugging me. Like they were very teary-eyed this morning. So we'll see what happens there. They haven't really been too bad now that I've just been wearing my glasses all day, but we're gonna be trying not to touch them, try not to worry about them. So I slept in late this morning because I stayed up late last night. I read a lot of No Exit on my Kindle, and it was getting scary and spooky. I'm really excited. It's very like twisty and turny, and every time I'm like, oh, how is this going to keep going on? There's a new thing going on. So very exciting. And I'm excited to watch the movie too, because I can kind of like picture I know there's some of the actors from the movie. I try to picture them when I'm reading. And then I woke up this morning and I got ready and I said to my sister, I'm like, let's go get some Dunkin', like little drinks. Went to go out to my car and it wouldn't start. Ruh-roh. Oh! So I was getting flashbacks to when I got stuck in Philadelphia a few weeks ago. My car wouldn't start then. So we took Reese's car, my sister, and we'll see what happens there. I'm hoping the car will start because, my grandpa's gonna help too because he used to be a mechanic. But then I got back and I started reading Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. It has been a while since I read a Cassandra Clare book. And this is the first book in a trilogy that takes place after The Infernal Devices, which is her trilogy of books that's set in the 1800s. And so this follows the children of the people from that book. And it has been a few good years since I read those books. I think I read all three of them summer of 2020. Yeah, because this came out in 2020. So I read all three of those in 2020. And now I'm reading this, and it's 2024. Sorry the cover is not on it, but I can show you. I guess this is like a collector's edition because there's a gorgeous illustration of it. And I was getting really confused because as I was reading, I was trying to identify all the characters. So let me see if I remember. This is Matthew Fairchild. He is the son of Charlotte and Henry, who like run the Institute in the Infernal Devices. This is Cordelia Carstairs. She is not Jem's daughter, even though Jem is a Carstairs. I think it's his brother. Or like someone related, not from the mom's side. The dad has Carstairs as his last name, so I imagine that's related somewhere. This is Lucy Herondale, and that is James Herondale. They are, of course, Will and Tessa's children from the Infernal Devices. This is Christopher, let me make sure you guys can see, Christopher Lightwood. And him and... that is Alistair. He is Cordelia's sister. This is Anna Lightwood. So they're siblings, brother and sister. And this is Thomas Lightwood. They're cousins. They're not so... I keep getting them confused because they obviously have the same last name, but they're cousins. Because their parents are brothers, obviously. And then this is Jesse Blackthorne. He is a ghost, We've just revealed that. And this is Grace Blackthorne, his, like, she's the ward of the Blackthorne. She's not actually related to them, but this is the son of the Blackthorns. And I'm gonna be honest, I've read all 6 of the Mortal Instruments books back in middle school, and then I read The Infernal Devices in 2020, and I tried reading Lady Midnight, which follows the Blackthorne family, like Julian and all of them, and then Emma. Is she at Carstairs? Yes! That was, because the thing with Cassandra Clare is, like, there are maybe 5 last names and 5 big families in her books. And so it's, like, really weird. It's like, how are you all not somehow related? So I never read those because it takes place in I think what really gets me about these books is they're so, like, historical romance. Like, yes, it's fantasy, but we're in the 1900s and everyone's dressed like this and everyone's got romantic concerns. Like, Lucy's been talking to the ghost. Cordelia is into Will, but Will's with Grace. Anna's a lesbian. Not confirmed, but I know. I know when I see one. I think Matthew's gay too. Or, like, definitely bi. But also Matthew and Cordelia have had, like, I think there's maybe going to be a love triangle here, but then also not Will, I want to call him Will because that's his dad's name. James and Matthew are they're, like, connected somehow. And that was the whole conflict with Lady Midnight, is that Emma and Julian were parabatai. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, guys. But then I'm 118 pages in and I had to draw a family tree. Thank you, Reddit. Because I was getting so confused, especially with the Lightwoods, because I forgot that in the Infernal Devices, they're brothers, Gabriel and Gideon, and they each married and had children. Gabriel married Will's sister, and Gideon married the maid, Sophie. I think that's right. So then their kids have the same last name, but some of them are just cousins, some of them are brother and sister. So it's so confusing, but I'm actually really, really liking it because yes, there are demons, and yes, it's fantasy, but there's so much, like, character drama, and there's a huge cast of characters, obviously, and they're all trying to court, and there's also love and romance and everything like that, so it's very good so far. And I've actually started annotating it. I have my little black pen with me, because as I started reading it, and I was like, wait a minute, like, this is kind of fun, and I haven't annotated a book in forever. I'm trying to remember the last book I annotated, but, like, I just kind of stopped, because I was like, oh, this is, like, kind of taking me a while to read. Like, it makes reading the book a bit longer. And I was like, am I just doing this? Yada, yada. I probably won't, like, do it. I probably won't get back into it, like, habit-wise. I think this is just, like, such a nostalgic book series for me. And they're, like, so silly that I'm kind of, like, eating it up. And I think it's fun to kind of write little notes in the margin. Like, they flash back to a scene when Will, who is James's dad, find out both his parents died. And Tessa, who's his wife, was obviously, like, mourning with him. But then Jem, who was, like, the third part of the triangle, and the love triangle, and the Infernal Devices is so good, you guys. I was obsessed with them because it's just such a good love triangle, and it ends up, not to spoil, but they end up all being able to get together at some point because Tessa and Jem are both immortal. Jem becomes immortal, and Will obviously isn't, so he dies at one point, and then Tessa kind of, like, finds her way back to Jem. But yeah, Jem shows up and is mourning with Will and Tessa. I literally wrote in the margins, I'm like, they would love Challengers, because that is such a Challengers, like, love triangle, because I think Jem and Will were also parabatai. The whole thing there is, like, you can't fall in love with your parabatai, and I'm kind of like, there's always so much tension between them. I'm like, you guys know and can, like, tell when the other's in pain or whatever. I'm like, especially in this one where I think Matthew's queer-coded, and him and James are parabatai, I'm like, y'all are, there's something going on over there. But anyway, so I wanted to take a little bit of a break from reading, and I'm going to finish up. I don't know if I'll be able to finish before we head out. I'm very sad. I thought we were going out to eat, and we're not. We're just going to go see the lights. But I'm going to finish up my little diamond art. Eee, I'm so excited. And watch some YouTube, and I think that'll be for what I do until we head out, and we'll go see the lights. And then I don't know, we'll probably, I do have to make dinner at one point. I like ate really late in the day because my dad went grocery shopping. There wasn't really anything in the house to eat. Last night I went down to get a snack, and he and I were going over the grocery list, and he was like, oh, make sure that bread's okay. I haven't been eating it. And I'm like, do you guys just not eat when I'm not here? Like, are we just scrounging for food? So he went, and I made a sandwich and an apple. I didn't make an apple. I ate an apple. So I'll have to see what I end up making for dinner, but he did get us some stuff. I really want chicken pot pie, guys. I've literally never had chicken pot pie in my life, and then we went out to eat a few weeks ago before I went back to school, like after Thanksgiving break, and I was like, ooh, that sounds like really warm comfort food. I've really been in a soup phase. Like, just anytime there's good soup at the dining hall that I like, I'm like, time to get some soup and maybe a grilled cheese. Just good winter food. And I ordered chicken pot pie at the restaurant, and it was huge. Like, I had leftovers, and even the leftovers were good too, because sometimes stuff doesn't heat up very well. But now I feel like that's what I want, and I don't think that's really easy to make, because it's like chicken, and if you make it with like the crust and obviously like a pie, I feel like that's difficult. But it was so good. Like, I want it. That's what I want right now. So, oh, but my dad is making chicken parmesan tomorrow for dinner, because we're going to the movies, and then that. And then Monday is my day full of appointments. So I think what I'm going to do in terms of vlogging is finish up tonight and then make like a first week home kind of vlog. Yes, I've been home yesterday and today, but it hasn't really felt like break, you know? So I want to show you guys the lights that I've been talking about this whole video. That'll be tonight. So I don't know what the surprise is. I talked with my friend, or we were sending videos back and forth, like vlogging, and I do think it's something related to Bluey. So we will see. I just finished my little diamond art bookmarks. We've got Evermore, 1989, Reputation, and Red, or the Old Red. I feel like these two, where you can like see her eyes, are a little goofy, but I really like these. Probably Evermore turned out to be my favorite, I think, because you can see what it actually is. And this one's not too bad either. Just the red is kind of cut off. But yeah, they were really fun to do. Really cute. There she is!
Mrs. Hoffman said that one of the members is an art teacher over at Governor Mifflin, so one of the art classes works on the cutouts.
They're pretty good. I would have thought they were like actual.
People need to turn their lights off.
Visit our website, cdfc.net, for all the details. Thanks for dropping by. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
This little girl over here next to us.
We're ready for Bluey.
She and I are Bluey's #1 fans. Oh my god, there it is. Ooh. I got the RGB gamer lights.
RGB?
Ooh. RGB, man. You know colors?